All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back here as we get set for the fourth quarter in this battle. Rematch from week one between the Red Skyhawks and the Grey Wolves. The Skyhawks currently leading this one 10-7 at the start of this fourth quarter. The Wolves with a little bit of momentum coming into this quarter, and they'll look to build off that as they still look for their first win of this winter season. Bobby Kidd starting with the ball for the righties. Trying to come over top, finds a man down low who tries to find Robert Church inside. Can't corral the pass there. And there's an interference call against Robert Church. And Gresham ends up with the ball for the Skyhawks. Gresham playing some defensive shifts here. Going out the D gate. Connor Watson coming inside, tries to fake far side there, diving across the crease. Mooney gets the better of that one. The Skyhawks keep the ball. McDowell with it now, swing pass over to Gresham. Swing pass back over to the lefties. This is Ryan Jones getting hounded by Jalen Chester, who ends up with the ball. Finds a man up top. As Cody Adamson can't quite get his hands on that one. And the Skyhawks get the ball back up to Jones. Into the corner here for Farrell. Sizing his man up. Swing pass over to Whipple. Back over to the lefties into the stick of Jones. Juggles that pass. 15 seconds to go here on the shot clock as they come back over top. James Baker, swing pass back over to Dean Farrell for the lefties. Twister, trying to go 5-hole on Mooney, who shuts the door on that one. Waits for the whistle. And Bobby Kidd gets that one out of trouble. Ricci with the ball. Coming up over top here for the Wolves. Over to McIntyre. Working with Hayden Hardy. Fakes using the screen. That one goes low and out of play. Low to high. Austin Nix. In transition here, waiting for his guys to get on the floor. Gets it over to Watson, always a good choice. Back over to Shea. Back over to the righties now. Shea gets it again. 14 to go here on the shot clock. Looking for a lane to shoot through. Coming up over top. Shea always a threat from outside, but he gets hounded here by Andrew Polkinghorn, doing a great job on that matchup. Graydon Bradley trying to find Church. Shea doing a good job defensively there, staying with the ball. Now Robert Church over to Reinhold. Gets it down low. Trying to find Church again with the cross crease pass. That was Brian Gillis looking for that one, but couldn't get that one through. Ends up in the stick of Andrew Gresham, who gets it up to Eli Batt. McDowell gets it low now for Baker. Looking to roll low. Matching up against Bobby Kidd. Does get a shot off, but Mooney gets the better of that one. Floats it high to Chester. The attempted target. Can't get his hands on that one, and Dean Farrell throws the backhanded pass, who goes fakes far side, goes short side. And the Red Skyhawks retake the 4-goal lead. That was Isaac Richmond finishing that one off the nifty backhanded pass from Dean Farrell. And the Skyhawks continue to bury offensively here as they look for that consistent offense that we talked about before the game. It's been here tonight. Now can they close this one out? Watson trying to go far side, trying to find his man. Looking once again for Dean Farrell. Bobby Kidd ends up with the ball here. Playing an offensive shift, trying to find a man inside. Tries to go far side, diving through the crease. It was Dylan Lacroix. Chase McIntyre with the shot and the easy save right into his chest for Facine. Gets the ball up to Liam McDonald. Sizing up his matchup, using the screen from Shea. Gets it over to Baker. Down low. Muramatsu was the intended target. Ends up in the stick of Gresham. Comes up over top. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Drop pass there to Baker, and that one goes 5-hole. The Maple Ridge connection. Andrew Gresham finds James Baker, who goes 5-hole on Mooney. And they stretch the lead to 5. 12-7 here with 10:51 to go in this fourth quarter. Game 1 of the night in this XLL winter season action here on bcsports.tv. Hayden Hardy on the loose ball off the faceoff here for the Wolves. Stumbles. Gets it down low to Bradley. Hardy stays on offense. Bradley swings it over to Reinhold, who does drop that one, but ends up back in the stick of the Wolves. Trying to find Church inside. Can't get a handle. And going back the other way now. The Red Skyhawks, one-on-one here on the breakaway. Goes far side there on Mooney and buries. It was 81 for the Skyhawks, who I don't have on my score sheet. My apologies. But the Skyhawks continue to hammer the offense. Lots in transition here. We've seen a few breakaway goals from them. And the hill continues to get bigger and bigger here for the Wolves, who are still searching for their first win of this season. Bobby Kidd with it now. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Hayden Hardy behind the net. Fakes the pass. Goes back to Bobby Kidd. Trying to find a lane low. Drives one-on-one with his man. He goes 5-hole. Bobby Kidd goes 5-hole on Facine off the pass from behind the net from Hayden Hardy. 9:51 to go here in this fourth quarter, and the Wolves get one back. Hayden Hardy, another guy that we talked about before the game, so important for this Grey Wolves team, as he's one of their loose ball guys. Was all over the loose balls on the faceoffs there last week. Continues this one. Plays a big part in that Bobby Kidd goal there and stays out for another shift on the faceoff. Skyhawks with the ball now. This is Dean Farrell against Hardy. Gets it low to Jones. 10 seconds to go here in the shot clock. Finds James Baker from the outside. Mooney gets a piece of that one to force that one to the corner. Ends up back in the stick of Baker. And there's a nice backhanded goal by Ryan Jones, who found himself all alone in the middle. Nice pass there by Baker. And Jones fires that one. Don't even know if he was looking at the net. Out of his stick from behind his back as quick as it entered his stick. Not a lot that Mooney could do about that one. That's just an incredible play to deceive the goalie there. Connor Watson with it now, getting hounded by Bradley. Gets it down to Gresham. Into the stick of Muramatsu. Gets it back up to Liam McDonald. Looking to drive low. Playing the two-man game with Shea. 8 to go here on the shot clock. McDonald with it now, getting hounded by Hardy. Gresham, 4 seconds to go in the shot clock. Muramatsu finds McDonald inside. Tries to swing pass from underneath the shovel shot by McDonald, but Mooney gets his leg on that one. And Adamson ends up with the ball now for the Wolves. 8:30 to go in this fourth quarter. 14-8 currently for the Skyhawks. There's Jalen Chester, and that one goes far side. Low to high subber by Jalen Chester. That one goes far side there on Nate Facine. As the Wolves continue to chip away here. They're not going away. Give them credit for that one. With 8:24 here to go, they continue to battle, as they're going to have to here. It looks like they're going to have to battle if they want their first win of the season. Cody Adamson ends up with the ball on the ensuing faceoff after the Chester goal. Adamson back over to McIntyre now from the left. He tries to go, and he does. No, it doesn't go. Ends up in the corner. McIntyre had me fooled. Thought the Wolves just got back-to-back goals, but they do end up with the ball. Back here on offense with the fresh 30. Adamson down to McIntyre. Looking to make up for that one now. Sizing up on McDowell. Rolls inside, and that one goes. McIntyre gets that one back after he was denied moments earlier. Chase McIntyre rolls low on Mitch McDowell and buries over the shoulder of Facine. Back-to-back goals here for the Grey Wolves, as the lead is now just 4 with 7:45 here to go in this fourth quarter. Face-off matchup here continues between Austin Robinson and Alex Milne. No Gordy Phillips for the Skyhawks, their usual face-off guy. Arguably the top face-off guy in the league. James Baker got tripped up there behind the net. The Skyhawks end up with the ball again here, and it's in the stick of Dean Farrell for the lefties. Working with Patterson, going over top of his screen. Swing pass there to Baker. Working with Watson. Baker gets a shot off, but Mooney gets a piece of that one, ends up with the ball. Gets it up to Adamson, up to Bradley. 7 minutes to go here. Reinhold with it now. Gets it over to Bradley, who buries on that one. The quick stick from the swing pass to the crease from Reed Reinhold. The NLL connection there connects. Reinhold to Bradley, and the lead is 3. 14-11 with 7:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. As the Wolves continue to chip away here. They were down by 6 at one point, and the lead is now just 3. Bobby Kidd gets buried here by Gresham off the face-off. Bobby Kidd gets right back up, keeps the ball, and gets it over to Robert Church. Drives low. Over to Reinhold. Trying to come over top. Reinhold in the corner. Finds Ricci, and there's another goal for the Wolves. Back-to-back-to-back goals for the Grey Wolves here, who find themselves on a 3-0 run in this fourth quarter with 6:36 now. The captain, Vinny Ricci, finds himself inside. Reinhold with another primary assist on that one to find Ricci. And we have a 2-goal game here with 6:36 in the fourth quarter. Bobby Kidd battling for the loose ball again with Gresham. Gresham now against Chaster. Chaster ends up with this one. Gets it up to Hardy. Hardy will take a swing here in an offensive shift. He's got a lane, thinking about going over top. Swing pass over to Adamson. Takes the outside shot, and there's a save here by Facine as it trickles, but the Skyhawks doing a good job there of collapsing. That was Isaac Richmond who found that one before it rolled through Facine and traps it. Saving another goal there against the Skyhawks. See if they can get one back. Taking the shot there was Liam McDonald for the Skyhawks. Mooney turns that one away. The Wolves come back. Swimming over top of a few guys there was Andrew Polkinghorn. Gets it over to Robert Church. Takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Facine with a save there. Big one. Remember that save. But the Wolves end up with it once again. Can't get through the breakout is the Skyhawks, and Cody Adamson starts with the ball here on offense. Fakes it one far side, drives low, gets a shot off, but Facine shuts the door there. Trying to go far side was Adamson, but Facine gets low, gets his arm and his stick out to shut the door there. Moog got it over to Morimatsu. This is Dean Farrell with it now. 13 to go here on the shot clock. Gets it over to Morimatsu, gets a shoulder on that was Mooney off the Morimatsu shot. Everybody swinging their stick at the ball there, rolling on the ground, ends up behind the net. The Skyhawks do keep the ball. That was Dean Farrell, finds a man, dunk from behind the net, and that one goes, I believe that was Nash Moog. or rather that was Jacob Patterson with the dunk there on Mooney. When it was all momentum here for the Grey Wolves, the Skyhawks get one back and regain the 3-goal lead, 15-12 here with 4:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Big one there for the Skyhawks as they get the ball on the ensuing faceoff. Eli Batt battles for that one. Grey Wolves come up with it. Hayden Hardy with it now. Reinhold looking for an open target, trying to find Church. Can't get a handle on that. McIntyre ends up with it. Tries to go low. Don't know if that one actually got through. 6 seconds to go here in the shot clock. Hardy ends up with it behind the net. Finds Church. Gets a shot off. Shot and rebound. That one goes off of Facine. Smart move there by Robert Church to get a shot for a rebound, which ends up out of play off the leg of Nate Facine. And the Wolves start with the ball. Church gets another shot off. That one goes wide. Trying to look over top, drives low, gets it behind the net again to Hayden Hardy. Back to Church. Goes over top of a few guys. That one goes wide, ends up in the stick of Reinhold with 15 to go on the shot clock. Hardy trying to go far side, but Facine shuts the door, squeezes that one under his arm. Hardy's got a few words for him on the crease as he can't believe that one didn't go. Another Maple Ridge connection. Hayden Hardy and Nate Facine. McDowell with it now for the Skyhawks. Gets it up to Jones. Content with killing a little bit of clock here. Over to Watson. Back over to Farrell, and that one goes far side. Another quick stick goal for Dean Farrell. Gets that one low by the foot of Kyle Mooney. And the lead is back up to 4. With 3:13 to go here in this fourth quarter. This rematch of week 1 between the Skyhawks and the Grey Wolves. Millen ends up with the ball off the faceoff. Trying to drive, tries to go short side, but Facine shuts the door on that one. Ends up in the stick of Connor Watson. Jukes a couple guys, takes his time here, waits at center with 20 seconds to go in the shot clock. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Gresham working on Kidd. Swing pass over to the lefties. Doesn't get through though. Good job by Hardy to pick that one off. The Skyhawks do keep it though. Gresham takes the outside shot with 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Goes wide and ends up over center. The Skyhawks are going back to the box for a delay of game call here. That's the 7th penalty now of the game. All 7 going against the Red Skyhawks. Important one here for the Wolves to get a quick power play goal if they want to continue to climb here. This is Church coming up over top. Facine shuts the door there. That one ends up behind the net. Vinny Ricci doing a good job of battling for that loose ball. Ends up with the fresh 30, gets it back up to Church. Over to Ricci, back to Church. Comes around the screen of McIntyre, looking for Reinhold down low. That one ends up hitting referee Keith Gagne up high, who takes a minute here. Scary sight there. Pretty thankful to be wearing a visor there. Helmet in general is Keith Gagne. Robert Church. Backhand pass McIntyre. Tries to do another backhand pass over to Adamson. Ends up back in the stick of Church, who takes a shot, and there's a nice shoulder save by Facine. Shutting the door on Robert Church from the point on the power play here. Church over to Ricci. Trying to find the quick stick. McIntyre ends up with it, but Facine, I don't know if the shot actually got through, but Facine was certainly there, waving his arms. Robert Church finds Adamson with the reverse backhand attempt. Facine shuts the door on that one, though. The Wolves continue. Fresh 30 here. Robert Church over to Reinhold, still on the power play. Trying to find Adamson with the swing pass high to low. Can't get a handle on that. Robert here takes the shot, trying to go over top of the shoulder again on Facine. Tries to take another shot over the shoulder of Facine, who gets the save on that one. But Adamson buries on the rebound. Facine with no chance on that one. On his back, throwing his arms up in the air. Nothing he could do about that one, however, as Cody Adamson buries on the open net, essentially. 17-13 here with 1:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Grey Wolves thinking about pulling Mooney. Good thing they don't, though, as the Skyhawks end up with the ball off the faceoff. McDowell with it now, waiting high, content with killing some clock. Up against Chaster. Watson gets it low to Baker. With 18 to go in the shot clock. Baker swing pass over to McDowell. Swims over Bobby Kidd. Trying to drive low, trying to get the flip pass for Shea. Ends up top in Patterson's stick. McDowell trying to go 5-hole from goal line extended there on Mooney, who's now creeping to the bench with 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Robert Church trying to take a shot. That one goes wide. The Grey Wolves do keep the ball, though. Reinhold, 37 seconds to go now in the corner. Working with Ricci, goes one-on-one. Facine shuts the door, 5-hole on Vinny Ricci there. What a goal that would have been for the Wolves. Patterson gets past the check. Bad angle shot. Mooney shuts the door with his chest. Gets it up to Bradley with 15 seconds. To Hardy. Thinking about driving. Flip pass to McIntyre. Can't handle the drop pass, though. And that'll do it here in this rematch of week 1 between the Skyhawks and the Grey Wolves. The Wolves fail to get a win again in week 4 here and drop this one 16-13 to the Red Skyhawks, who get that consistent offense that we talked about before the game. Mitch McDowell with 5 goals. Jones with a couple. Baker with a couple. In Mooney's welcome to the Grey Wolves. Big game there. That's back-to-back wins for the Skyhawks as they look to build a little momentum in this season as well. And it's certainly going to help getting 16 goals in a game in the first regular season game of this XLL Winter season. Handshakes ensuing now as we get ready for the player of the game. Calls. I've been Tino Fair. You're watching on bcsports.tv. Don't go too far, though. Grab a drink, grab a snack. In about 40 minutes' time, we're going to see game 2 of the night between the undefeated Black Bears and the newest team to this XLL league, the Golden Eagles, in again a rematch of the week 1 nail-biter between the Black Bears and the Golden Eagles. About 40 minutes time, starting at 9 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. bcsports.tv.
bullshit. Quick games. And it's free. Yeah. So far, anyway. They're doing juniors too in a few days. I'm going into junior league lacrosse. I like it. Yeah. It's different. It's quick.
Very questionable.
That's a funny moment for me. Like, I think like I was something and like no one's going over and then you just like appear. Fuck it.
Huge fun.
I don't know why. I thought it was crazy. And I didn't have that kind of gear. I had like fucking, it's like material. Like, oh, bruise. And that was back in the 80s and stuff. So we had wood sticks too. Fucking, you get hit, you know it, man. But yeah, it's good. Like the cross. Get me out of the house. Get us out of the house.
We need another
Almost 10 junior games this summer. They had the XLL All-Star team against the Sentinels. Almost everyone who's got it. Yeah. Is that good? Like, a lot. Yeah, the XLL team was actually good. They beat the Bellies every day. I didn't go to the third game, but they were pretty skilled. This guy a jersey. Sign him up.
only guy out there with blue line. So yeah.
I just want to know what it's like to play with those gloves, man. Those things are just... Those ones? Oh, I never had gloves like that. They gotta be pretty sweet. Yeah, the goalie gloves or the players? Oh, the players. Yeah. Like, you must feel like you're not even wearing anything. Like, a couple bombs out of mine. So, yeah. Of course, yeah. But I mean, they must be so flexible, right? Tuesday. Just, level in the back for a couple weeks. Back in the shit,
Josh come back? He's coming off of
All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back to the second game of the night in this XLL Winter League action. This one coming in, again, a rematch from week one between the Black Bears and the Golden Eagles. The Black Bears came out on top in that week one matchup, 11-10, with that final minute goal by Matt Delmonico to secure that first win of the season for them. And they haven't looked back, the Black Bears. They're the only remaining undefeated team in this one. 3-0 coming into this week, looking to continue that streak. Keys to the game for this one for the Black Bears. Brandon Humphrey in net was one part of that Humphrey-Mooney tandem that's been dominating the league so far. But with the Mooney trade comes in a new partner for Humphrey in Lee Jackman. So keys to the game for this one. Let's see if Brandon Humphrey can continue his dominance, and we'll see how Jackman does in some new colors, trying to get part of that winning atmosphere. Number 2 here for the Black Bears is Matt Delmonico. Arguably the sharpest shooter in this league, tends to make a lot out of nothing. And he's buried a lot of them here so far in this winter season. So Matt Delmonico, another key to the game here for the Black Bears. For the Golden Eagles, just keep shooting. 30 goals in the last 2 games for the Golden Eagles. A lot of them coming out of the stick of James Ray, as well as the likes of Dane Doby, who's not here this week. So we'll see how they can fare without him. And keep burying there on the power play. They've been dominant on the power play so far this season, the Golden Eagles have been. So if you're a Black Bear player here, you're not going to want to put those guys on the power play, that's for sure, because chances are they're going to bury. James Ray starts with the ball, gets it over, trying to find Steven Neufeld, goes from behind the net now. There's the first shot, doesn't quite go on Humphrey. And McNabb ends up with the ball and pushes in transition here, waiting to get the proper guys on the floor for the Black Bears. Fernandez starts with it, sizing up his matchup. Finds Evan Lovestater, takes a shot. That one goes wide. Still haven't seen a shot on net yet, and there's the first back over call of the evening in this second game of the night, this matchup between the Golden Eagles and the Black Bears. Hino starts with the ball. All the way over to Connor Robinson. Lefty's going to work here, looking for a shot. Can't get it through some sticks. From behind the net, finds Digby. Over to Ray, tries to go 5-hole, and he does on Humphrey. On the second shot of the game for the Black Bears, James Ray, who else, finds one 5-hole. Yeah, we're plugged in. Still nothing? Bars all the way up. The Black Bears get possession here on the ensuing faceoff. Nole. This is Clark Walter now for the lefties. Sizing up his matchup. Goes over top of a screen. Shoots over top. And there's a first save of the night for Gordy Bowden, the starting goalie in net here for the Golden Eagles. Going to be splitting the game once again here with Jeremy Funk, part of that tandem. Arguably the second best tandem here in the league is Steven Neufeld gets the drop pass there from Semple. Robinson takes a shot. That's a nice save there. Trying to go low was Robinson, but Humphrey shuts the door on that one and gets the ball up to Jordan Magnuson. Pushes in transition, gets through the pressure. Finds Matt Delmonico, the shooter for these Black Bears. Down in the corner to Keegan Bell. Swing pass over to the lefties here as they go to work, working the two-man game. The matchup on Connor Clough. Back over to Delmonico, looking for the shot with 7 to go here on the shot clock. There's a nice save by Bowden, and that one goes up and out of play into the corner, and the Black Bears get the fresh 30. Lovestead. Down low, gets it back up to Bell. Looking over the shoulder, but Bowden gets a piece of that one, which will negate the back over call as it gets all the way back down to Humphrey, who gets the ball into the stick of the offensive player for the Black Bears. There's a drive and a goal for the Black Bears by number 10. That's Nicholas Fernandez. Driving low and going far side on Gordy Bowden, who lets in his first one of the night to tie the game there, 1-1, with 11:31 to go in the first quarter. Arguably the second best team in this league, the Golden Eagles are, going up against the undefeated Black Bears. There's another face-off win for Tyrell Hammer Jackson, who is going to be looked at to dominate the face-offs here for the Black Bears. And there's a back over call, a little bit of a mental hiccup as Hammer Jackson dropped that one to Spencer Stevens. And there's the first penalty of the night to the Black Bears. Stevens going to the box for delay a game. And this dominant power play for the Golden Eagles is going to get a look early. 10:40 to go here. Robinson starts with the ball. No McKinley here for the Golden Eagles, a big part of that left side. Looks like Digby's going to go to replace him. Neufeld with the ball in the corner, up to Ray. Tries to find the high to low swing pass to Digby, who ends up with the ball. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Robinson finds a man down low. Tries to go short side. That ends up with a save for Humphrey, who gets the ball up to Mitchell Nole, getting hounded by Ray and Neufeld. Neufeld decides to stay and play a defensive shift. And Clark Walter ends up with the ball. Staying high, getting sized up here. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Goes cross floor. Content with just killing the penalty here, killing as much time as they can. But they do get a shot off, and it goes on Gordy Bowden. That was Colton Dow with the shot. Bad angle, but it sneaks through. And the Black Bears take the 2-1 lead shorthanded with 53 seconds still to go on this power play for the Golden Eagles. 9:26 to go in the first quarter. 2-1 now for the Black Bears, as we're going to see this face-off matchup continue between Hammer Jackson and Tyler Garrison. Garrison had a big week last week going up against Gordy Phillips of the Skyhawks. He'll look to continue that dominance that he had last week as the Golden Eagles' power play goes back to work. Semple on the floor now replacing Neufeld. Goes up to Robinson, and that one goes top left over the shoulder of Brandon Humphrey. Connor Robinson with the shot that we've gotten to know all too well here in this league. Rips it from the point on the power play. 1-for-1 the Golden Eagles are. Also giving up a shorthanded goal, but they'll be content to get that one back on the power play. This face-off matchup continues between Hammer Jackson and Tyler Garrison. The Golden Eagles get this one on top, though. This is Semple. Up to Hino. Over to Robinson. Sizing up his matchup. Back over to Hino. 13 to go here on the shot clock. Swing pass back over to Robinson on the left. He's takes the shot, and that one goes as well. Back-to-back goals here for Connor Robinson. Same side, decides to go low corner this time, though, on Humphrey. Off the feed from Brandon Fitzgerald. Gets his stick free and finds Connor Robinson. Back-to-back goals here for the Golden Eagles, and this one's 3-2 early. 7:40 to go here in this first quarter. Garrison doing a nice job on the faceoffs here against Hammer Jackson. However, the Black Bears do come up with the ball. This is Jordan Magnuson who finds the loose ball and gets it up to Evan Lovestead. Down to Delmonico. Matt Delmonico, that is. You got to be careful with the first names here in this team of brothers. Everybody here seems to have a sibling on the team. Fernandez gets it over to Hofseth. There's a shot, and that one goes off of Bowden and into the corner. The Black Bears do keep the ball, though. Loose ball battle here in the corner. And the Golden Eagles come out with this one. Chase Dunlop with the loose ball. Gets it up to Garrison. Finds Ray down low. With space and time. Goes 5-hole, and that one goes again on Humphrey low. James Ray fakes far side, brings it back, and goes between the legs of Brandon Humphrey. It's got to be a scary sight when you're looking James Ray dead in the eyes from the crease. Who gets the better of that battle? Black Bears win the Golden Eagles rather, win the ensuing faceoff off of a violation. Get the ball up to Semple, who finds a cutting Robinson. Can't find its way through a stick. Goes off of Humphrey. Nico McNabb gets hounded by Semple, ends up in a somersault and loses the ball. The Golden Eagles keep it and get a fresh 30 here with Thomas Semple starting with the ball in the corner. Connor Clough taking a shift on offense. Trying to get out of trouble here. Swing pass. Lefty's going to work. Finds Neufeld. With the backhand pass, Humphrey gets a shoulder on that one. Spencer Stevens trying to get the loose ball, but can't quite get a handle on it. Neufeld gets it and gets it across to the lefties who get a shot off. And there's another save by Humphrey. Back-to-back saves. The second one on the crease. Gets his shoulder up and turns that one aside. Spencer Stevens gets it up in transition for the Black Bears, who gets it up to Fernandez. Looking for a shot through a screen. That one gets blocked, doesn't get through. Chase Dunlop getting his back on that one. Trying to find Evan Lovestead. That one out of his reach, however. And the Golden Eagles go back the other way. Trying to go 5-hole there on Humphrey again, who is shutting the door low on these last few. Black Bears keep the ball and go back in transition. Ball ends up in the corner. There's the relentless forecheck that we've seen so much from these Black Bears, but the Golden Eagles come up with it. There's an errant pass to no one, a dump and chase without the chase. And Jordan Magnuson ends up with the ball. Bit of scrambly play from both teams so far. See if they can reel it in with 4:15 to go here in this first quarter. 18 to go on the shot clock. Matt Delmonico trying to find Dow. That one goes off his stick and high. And there's the back over call. Garrison driving far side, tries to dive across, and he goes far side low with the crease dive. It was Tyler Garrison. And the Golden Eagles take the 5-2 lead with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. And the Golden Eagles send out Connor Robinson to take this faceoff after Tyler Garrison just went out for an offensive shift and buried, giving him a rest. Easy one there for Hammer Jackson against Robinson. Not really a faceoff guy, but good job there. And we have a 2-on-0. James Ray with Robinson. Ray goes over the shoulder of Humphrey. I believe that's James Ray's third goal already of the quarter. Off the turnover after the faceoff. Golden Eagles 2-on-0. James Ray and Connor Robinson. Probably two of the two guys that you don't want to see on a 2-on-0, if anybody. And Tyler Garrison comes back out for faceoff duty. Hammer Jackson gets the better of this one, though, but the Golden Eagles end up with the ball off the turnover. This is James Ray. 2:35 to go here in this first quarter. Gets it over to Digby. Lefty's going to work here. Swing pass over to Ray. Over top, Humphrey gets the shoulder on that one. One-handed loose ball here for Magnuson. Having a little bit of trouble with it. Finds Mitch Nolay up. He's got Bell with him. Gets the pass off, and that one goes on Gordy Bowden under the arm. As Bowden was looking for a bit of a windmill, swinging his arm up in a last-ditch attempt on Keegan Bell. Another scary 2-on-1 in transition. Mitch Nolay finds Keegan Bell, who buries on Gordy Bowden, who hasn't had to make a ton of saves early in this one. It's been almost all Golden Eagles so far. But the Black Bears get one back. Bobby Kidd gets it up to Magnuson. Bobby Kidd playing in his second game of the night. He's playing earlier for the Grey Wolves in their loss against the Red Skyhawks. Loose ball here in the corner. Fernandez comes up with it. Battling against Garrison. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Need a shot here. Bobby Kidd decides to take it. There's a nice save by Bowden. Puts that one in the corner. But the Black Bears come up with it again. Fernandez looking low. Swing pass over to Kidd. Comes up over top of a screen. There's a drive low through a couple of guys. Loses the ball. And Colton Dow comes up with it. Back over to the righties. Looking for a shot through a screen. Bowden gets his body on that one with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fakes the breakout pass. Finds a man, though. There's a nice swim move in transition. And the Golden Eagles get it up to John-Luke Chedner. To Semple. Back over to the lefties. Going to work here. Coming off the pick. Back over to Semple. Swing pass. Trying to go low. Finds Neufeld. One-on-one with Humphrey and goes far side over the shoulder. The classic motion offense going to work. Every coach's dream. And you can hear the snoofs coming from the Golden Eagles bench as he buries that one in the two-man game from the flip pass from Thomas Semple. With 5 seconds to go here in this quarter, and they'll let the time run out. The Golden Eagles with a big 7-goal start to this one. 7-3, they lead the Black Bears. We've got a bit of a hill to climb. 3 minutes till we're back for the second quarter on BCSports.tv. Don't go anywhere.
having some pops over there. Maybe this was pop. Most game, I don't think it's pop.
All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back as we're gearing up here for the second quarter in this matchup between the Golden Eagles and the Black Bears. Eagles currently leading this one 7-3 after a big offensive quarter for them. Brandon Humphrey is standing tall in net for the Black Bears, but the onslaught of goals here so far for the Golden Eagles has been a bit much to handle here for this Black Bears defense. And this face-off matchup between Tyrell Hammer-Jackson and Tyler Garrison is proving to be a good one. They're going back and forth 1-for-1 each time. Thomas Semple ends up with the ball, though. Gets it over to Connor Robinson for the Eagles. Lefty's going to work here. Semple again to Snoof. Behind the net. Using the screen from Hino. There's Robinson with a shot. No goal there. Kohei Hino diving through the crease. Keith Gagne says, no way. Robbing Kohei Hino of his second ever Canadian box lacrosse goal. Eagles not too happy. Black Bears go back to work. Matt Delmonico sizing up against Robinson. Gets it back over to the lefties. Looking for a shot. Low short side on Bowden. That one goes wide. Ends up in the stick of Connor Robinson. 2-on-1 for the Golden Eagles. Goes short side. That one doesn't go. Humphrey got a piece of that one. Ends up back in the stick of Robinson. Humphrey shuts the door again. Matt Delmonico goes the other way for the Black Bears. Fakes it. Takes it. Tries to go for a twister, and that one goes 5-hole, but Nick Thomas says no. Back-to-back crease calls, and we go the other way. Semple with a lane. 5-hole on Humphrey. That one counts. Off of the no-goal call against the Black Bears. And Semple stretches this lead to 5, 8-3 with 13-18 to go here in this first quarter. This might be the first time we've seen the Black Bears in a bit of a hole in this Week 4 matchup. However, it is the first of the regular season. First 3 weeks have counted as preseason. James Ray comes up with the ball off the faceoff. Finds a man trying to drive down low. Flip pass back to Ray. There's another crease call against Jean-Luc Chetner for the Golden Eagles. Stretch pass. Up to the Black Bears. Finds a lane. Bowden gets a piece of that one. Behind the net. But the Black Bears keep the ball after Keegan Bell gets pushed through the crease. Spencer Stevens working the two-man game with Bell. Swing pass, cross floor. That one doesn't go, though, through some sticks. Ends up in the stick of Connor Clough. Tries to get out of danger. Swims through a man. Colton Dow picks up the loose ball, however, and goes the other way for the Black Bears. Sloppy play continues here for both teams. Lots of dropped passes here. Lots of turnovers. Ends up back in the stick of the Golden Eagles. This is Aiden Murphy. He can rip it. Humphrey gets the better of that one. Swallows it in his chest with an easy save. Gets it up to Hammer Jackson, who shows his wheels. Getting hounded by Neufeld. Keeps the ball, though. Trying to get out of danger. Finds a man up top. 16 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Evan Lovestead gets it down to Colton Dow. Trying to come over top of the screen. That one goes. Bowden gets a piece of that one, and there's a nice shot off the rebound by Lovestead. Gets the rebound directly off of Gordy Bowden's chest pad. Picks it up before Bowden can get a handle on it and puts it over top. And they get one back. The lead is back down to 4. Big one there for the Black Bears. Bowden doing his best Kirk McLean impression, almost stacking the pads there, trying to get his arm up on that one as well. Bobby Kidd gets the ball off the face-off win from Hammer Jackson. Turns into a 2-on-2 here if they want to decide against it. Nole tries to get over to McNabb. That one goes over him and back over. Semple starts with the loose ball with the fresh 30. Over to Robinson. Uses the screen from Jean-Luc Chetner. Tries to go over the shoulder of Humphrey. That one goes high and wide. Turnover there for the Golden Eagles. 3-on-0 of sorts. And there's Humphrey with the save on the Chetner chance. But the Golden Eagles end up with the loose ball off the rebound. Ray. To Chetner. Looking for a lane to go through. And it goes through a couple guys and over the far side shoulder of Humphrey. Jean-Luc Chetner with his first of the game. And the lead is back up to 5, 9-4 here with 9:37 to go in the second quarter. Few too many turnovers here for the Black Bears. The Golden Eagles are certainly taking advantage whenever they end up with the ball off one of these turnovers. But the face-off battle does continue. Hammer Jackson certainly winning a lot of the clamps, but the loose balls are going the other way. As James Ray gets this one, the captain for the Golden Eagles. Gets it over to Digby. Down to Robinson. Lefty's going to work. Over to Neufeld. Back over to Digby. Gets a shot off, but that one hits a stick and goes wide. 13 to go here on the shot clock. Looking for a man cross floor. Finds Neufeld. 7 to go. Driving low on Kidd. One-handed swing pass, but gets called for the free hand on Bobby Kidd. And the Black Bears start in transition. Robert Hofseth. Driving low. Gets to the crease, looking for an open man. 15 to go on the shot clock. Finds Colton Dow cross floor. Gordy Bowden gets the better of that one. Ends up in the stick of Matt Delmonico. Finds a man. There's a nice save by Bowden. Getting his arm across on Spencer Stevens. Golden Eagles go the other way. This is Ray on the 2-on-1. Humphrey gets that one. Ray trying to go low again. Humphrey certainly with the shortest goalie stick in the league. There's a backhanded pass from Keegan Bell. Ends up in the stick of Matt Delmonico up top. He can shoot. That one goes high and wide over the shoulder of Bowden. Golden Eagles try to push the other way, but the Black Bears keep the ball. And we have a penalty being called from the far side referee. Looks like a too many men call, if I'm not mistaken. Illegal substitution against the Black Bears. Golden Eagles with their second power play of the night. They're 1 for 1 so far. Robinson starts with the ball. Over to Chetner. Sees a lane, decides against it. Back up to Robinson. Backhand pass to Chetner. Cross forward to Ray. Trying to go over top. Finds Digby. But Humphrey gets his arm up on that one. And the Black Bears push. Got McNabb in front. Decides against it. Black Bears going to work shorthanded. Hofseth gets it down low to Dow. Coming up over top with 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Content with killing as much time as possible here. There's a twister. That one goes far and wide with the shorthanded shot. Ends up back into the defensive corner for the Black Bears. Humphrey gets it and gets it up to Jordan Magnuson. Just under a minute to go here in the illegal substitution penalty here for the Black Bears. 15 to go on the shot clock. Spencer Stevens with it now. 10 to go on the shot clock. Looking for an open man. Decides to drive. Trying to go low. Thinking about the dunk. Two to go on the shot clock. Looking for a shot and a rebound, and that one goes from a bad angle. Goal line extended. Spencer Stevens finds a way to go 5-hole on Bowden with no time on the shot clock. And Berries, that's an important one for the Black Bears as they continue to try to claw back. 9-5 now. The lead is down to 4 again. Keith Gagne says Hammer Jackson went early. And this round of the face-off battle goes to the Golden Eagles off of a violation. Ray, over to Robinson. Back to Semple. To Chedner on the crease, looking for a lane to shoot. 15 to go on the shot clock. Driving on McNabb. Finds a way to get it up to Robinson, who gets a shot off, but Humphrey gets a piece of that. And the Black Bears go right back to the penalty box. This is Ryan McNabb heading to the box on the hold. Important kill here for the Black Bears as they continue to try to chip away at this lead. Chedner finds Snewfeld, who buries an easy one. Don't know if the Black Bears were totally set there on their penalty kill, but the ref puts it into play. Not a lot Humphrey could do on that one, as it was almost a 3-on-1 of sorts. And Steven Neufeld buries one of the easier ones of his career. Leads back up to 5, 10-5 with 4:13 to go here in this second quarter. Hammer Jackson once again wins the clamp, but the battle for the loose ball continues. A little bit of rough stuff here. And James Ray ends up on a breakaway, trying to go 5-hole. Humphrey gets that one, but it goes. It does trickle through as Mitch Nole tries to get there before referee Nick Thomas calls it a goal, but calls that one regardless. And the lead is up to 6, 11-5 now. Clean face-off win from Hammer Jackson to McNabb. Spins off of his man, gets the ball up to Kidd. Looking at Magnuson, looks him off though. Working the two-man game now, Kidd is with McNabb. Thought about driving low. This is Delmonico trying to find a man cross floor. That one goes over his stick. And Garrison looking for a clean shot here off the 2-on-1. Just gets it last second though. Humphrey gets a piece of that one. Black Bears go back the other way. Hofseth trying to drive through his man. Can't get through. Black Bears lose the ball. Golden Eagles looking for a man up front. Keegan Bell doing a good job of getting a stick on that one. Keep it out of the stick of Chase Dunlop. Golden Eagles keep the ball though. This is Semple. Finds Aiden Murphy. With 16 to go on the shot clock. Semple fakes the shot. Looking to go over top. Getting hounded by his man. Finds Hino. Takes the shot. There's a nice save by Humphrey right into the chest. Magnuson pushes the other way. 3-on-1 if they want it. He's got Nole and Bell. Nole takes it, fakes it, and goes over the shoulder. Fakes far side, comes back short side on Bowden. 11-6 now for the Black Bears. Bowden once again trying to swing his arm up to get a piece of that one, but Nole gets the better of him. Another clean face-off win there for Hammer Jackson, but he gets hounded. Still finds a way to get the ball to Bobby Kidd. Nobody's going to take him. He decides to take the shot. Nice save there by Bowden. Ends up in the corner. And in the stick of Ryan McNabb. 1:27 to go here in the second quarter. Black Bears continue to battle for this loose ball. 8 players trying to get the ball there. The Black Bears do end up with it, getting it into the stick of Bobby Kidd. Sizing up his matchup. He's got Evan Lovestead. That one doesn't get to his stick. 2 Black Bears end up checking each other, but the ball ends up into the stick of Gordy Bowden, looking for the breakout pass. Looking for Neufeld in the stretch pass. That one can't get through the stick of Bobby Kidd. Neufeld continues to hound him, drives him right into James Ray. Neufeld comes up with the ball. Finds Robinson. Back over to Ray. Back to Robinson. Tries to go far side shoulder. Humphrey gets the better of that one. Gets his shoulder up and hugs the crossbar. Bobby Kidd battling with Neufeld. Comes up with the ball. Gets it clear. The Black Bears go the other way. This is Mitch Nolay. Gets it down to Bell. Up top to Stevens. And the Black Bears call timeout here with 17 seconds to go here in this second quarter. They'll look for last shot. Currently down by 5 goals, 11-6. The Golden Eagles lead this one. With their so far lethal offense and forecheck that's been pretty relentless. Lots of turnovers in this one, but the Black Bears doing a good job of staying with it after losing the offensive possession. Let's see if they can do it again here, as they look to drop their play. Looks like they're going with Lovestead. Bell, Colton Dow, Matt Delmonico. And John Hofseth. With the goalie pulled, extra man here. Gotta wonder here if they want to get the ball into the stick of Keegan Bell or Matt Delmonico, who's been their sharpshooter all season long so far. Working the ball around, killing time here. 8 seconds to go here. There is a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Finds Bell in front. That one goes wide. Tries to go low 5-hole, but goes wide on Bowden, who finishes this one with only 6 goals against so far. Brandon Humphrey, on the other hand, with 11 goals against. In this Week 4 matchup, XLL Winter season, between the Golden Eagles and the Black Bears. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Tino Farah on BCSports.tv. Don't go anywhere.
you know, you do not want me on the broadcast.
Are you sure? I thought about it. I was like, guys, he's on fire right now.
Oh, man.
Okay, man. Take it easy.
Maybe next week, Jason.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe next week. Why aren't you out here tonight? You and the kitty could be going at it.
Yeah, I thought about it, but didn't at this step. I don't know.
Never came around.
No. I didn't know I could just show up and play like that.
Email Randy.
Yeah.
He'll literally get you an
Yeah,
answer.
alright. Good to know for next night.
I have a hard time believing PLL champions can sit down. You said you were only here for like a week or two?
I've only been here for like 2 weeks and I leave on Tuesday, so I got this next week. Sorry, I didn't see it. I knew like Kyle was playing until the rest of it. I was like, you playing today? He goes, yeah, no, let's see what it's about.
All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back to the start of the second half. Your third quarter coming up. Golden Eagles currently leading this one against the Black Bears 11-6, 5-goal lead. The first time all season the Black Bears have had a bit of a hill to climb. As we see the goaltending change that we see at every half. Lee Jackman coming in for the Black Bears and Jeremy Funk going in the other side for the Golden Eagles. Thomas Semple trying to win that face-off, or that loose ball off the face-off. One hand behind his back. Behind the back toe drag, not too shabby. Black Bears end up with the ball, however. This is Matt Delmonico working the three-man game for the righties. Swing pass over to the lefties, looking for a man inside, trying to find Hofseth. There's a fake shot, and then he goes short side, but Jeremy Funk gets a piece of that one. Fooled me. I thought I saw Mesh Ripple. Jeremy Funk says no way. However, the Golden Eagles are called for the violation getting over. Taking too much time. Colton Dow starts with it for the Black Bears. Matt Delmonico in the corner for the righties for the Black Bears. Finds a man up top, trying to go over the shoulder. Bowden gets his chest on it though, shooting through a screen. Clark Walter tries to find a man. Matt Delmonico puts it over the shoulder off the rebound from behind the net. Gets the bank pass from the shot. Ends up in the stick of Matt Delmonico, who's one-on-one with Funk right on the crease and buries over the far side shoulder. Second goal of the game, if I do believe, for Matt Delmonico, the sharpshooter for the Black Bears. And they get one back to start off this second half. Face-off goes the way of the Black Bears off of a violation called by referee Nick Thomas. And they'll look to build on a little momentum here. Magnuson trying to get a shot through a screen. Funk gets a piece of that one. Ends up with the rebound. Looks for a man. Does find one. They got a man up front too if they want it. That pass doesn't quite go. Ends up back in the stick of Jordan Magnuson for the Black Bears. Gets it up to Evan Lovestead. 20 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Sizing up his matchup. Gets the high screen. Goes around. Looking for the swing pass now. This is Delmonico with the flip pass. Goes down to the corner. 10 to go here on the shot clock. Finds a man down low. Funk closes the corner there on that post. Easy save off of his chest. But there's that relentless forecheck of the Black Bears, who get the ball off the stick check by Lovestead. Ends up in the stick of Nicholas Fernandez, who buries the second goal of the quarter here for the Black Bears on Jeremy Funk. And the lead is down to just 3 with 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Garrison lining up against Hamer Jackson. Garrison wins this one, but Nole blocks the pass. Garrison sticks with it though, gets it up to Semple. 2-on-1 if he wants it. To Robinson, trying to go 5-hole. Jackman gets a stick on that one. Gets it up to Mitch Nole. Finds Colton Dow, waiting to get the right guys on the floor. 16 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Clark Walter tries to drive low. Comes back over top. Swing pass over to the righties. Deflected off of the stick. And the Golden Eagles go the other way. John-Luke Chetner down to Robinson, and that one goes short side on Lee Jackman for the first goal of the quarter for the Golden Eagles, who get that lead back up to 4. 12-8 now with just under 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2 steps forward, 1 step back for the Black Bears. Got the first 2 goals of the quarter, but the Golden Eagles do get one back here, get the lead back up to 4. There's a face-off win for Garrison. Backhand pass over to Ray, goes far side low on Lee Jackman. Sneaky little underhand shot. Gotta wonder if Lee Jackman was thinking 5-hole again with Ray. He scored 2 of his goals already going 5-hole, but goes far side regardless. And that's back-to-back goals for the Golden Eagles, who get the lead back up to 5. 13-8 now. Hamer Jackson off the face-off, gets the shot off. Funk gets that one, and that one goes off. Not sure if that hit the post or if Funk got his arm up, but it goes up and out of play. The Black Bears keep the ball. Get it up to Stevens. Over to Bell. Bell takes the shot. Funk gets a stick on that one. Corrals the rebound. Floats a pass up to Dallas Roy. Gets it up to Steven Neufeld out of trouble with 19 seconds to go here in the shot clock. They'll start their offense. Gets it down low to Ray. Over to Digby. Back to Ray. Over to Neufeld. Over top of the screen here. Back to Digby. That one tries to go far side. It goes wide. 5 seconds to go here on the shot clock. The Black Bears look to get the loose ball. Jordan Magnuson on his wrong side. Takes it anyways. Funk gets the better of that one. Sends the rebound in front. But Funk does end up with it. Has a man up front. This is Semple. Waits to get his guys on the floor here. This is Chedner. Backhanded pass, trying to go low. Ends up in the stick of a Black Bear defender. Good stick check there by Semple. Rolls out of a stick into the stick of Jeremy Funk, who sends that one. Trying to play a game of catch with his buddy Gordy Bowden into the bench. Black Bears hang on to this one. This is Colton Dow coming up over top of a screen. Tries to go far side, doesn't get through. Garrison gets the loose ball in transition. Trying to go far side on Jackman. That one goes up and out of play. Almost hits PLL champion Chase Fraser. Evan Lovestead for the Black Bears. Over to Hamer Jackson, playing a shift on offense. Back to Lovestead with 13 to go here in the shot clock. Tries to find a man in front. Bounces almost in the net. Keith Gagne says no. Connor Robinson. Back over to Stroop. Tries to twister far side. Jackman turns that one aside into the stick of Keegan Bell. Driving on Ray. Tries to go across Funk's body. He turns that one away. Ryan McNabb, rather. Finds the ball. Bell tries to dive. Funk hugs the post, turns that one aside. The Black Bears keep the ball. This is Spencer Stevens. Fakes the pass in front. Comes back over top. 20 seconds here to go on the shot clock. There's a pass inside to Bell. That one goes off the post, I believe. The crossbar, rather. Up and out of play. And the Black Bears will keep the bar. Lots of offensive possession here for the Black Bears in this quarter. Spencer Stevens trying to drive low. Trying to get a shot off, and he does! Diving from the goal line. And goes 5-hole on Funk. The Black Bears get one back with 6:30 to go here in this third quarter. 13-9. What an effort by Spencer Stevens. With no angle, still finds a way to get a shot off and goes 5-hole. Hamer Jackson gets this one on the faceoff. Decides to drive, takes it himself. Funk gets that one. Has a couple guys up in transition. Finds Chedner. Over to Semple. He's got a lane. Swing pass over to the other side. Back to Semple. Over top. Tries to go short side. That one hits the post. Ends up back in the stick of Thomas Semple. Lefty's going to work here. This is Chedner. Back to Semple. Playing catch this offensive possession. Flip pass over to Neufeld. Back to Semple. Finds a man up top. This is Chedner with the shot trying to go far side. That one goes wide. Ends up back in the stick of Neufeld. Down to the corner for Semple. There's a shot. Trying to go short side, but Jackman gets the better of that one. Ends up in the stick of Jordan Magnuson. Finds Mitch Nole in a 1-on-3 situation. Pulls out. Finds Clark Walter. Working with Colton Dow. Through a screen, and that one goes on Jeremy Funk with the subber. Is Clark Walter working the two-man game with Colton Dow. And goes short side on Jeremy Funk. As the Black Bears get another one back. 13-10, the lead is just 3 now with 4:43 to go in the third quarter. Garrison jumps on the ensuing faceoff. And the Black Bears start with possession. This is Lovestead. The righties going to work here. Coming up over a screen. Back into the stick of Lovestead for the lefties. Loses it though as he was loading up for the shot. Garrison takes it. Using the screen from Ray, tries to shoot across Jackman's body. That one goes wide and far. Black Bears end up with the ball behind the net. Stevens takes the twister shot, 5-hole. Ricochets off of the stick of Funk. Black Bears keep the ball. Fernandez tried to get a shot off. Looked like he double clutched. Golden Eagles come back the other way. And Jeff Franzen corrals the loose ball, gets it up to Kohei Hino. Down low to Semple. Looking to drive low off the screen. Comes back over top, uses the Steven Neufeld screen. There's a block by Jordan Magnuson. That one's got to hurt. Comes all the way back down into the stick of Jeremy Funk, who decides to just dump it back down. But the Black Bears will start with the ball at center. Into the stick of Colton Dow. Swing pass over to the other side. That one goes 5-hole. A bit of a trickler for the Black Bears by John Hofseth as they get another one back. The lead is just 2, 13-11 with 2:53 to go in the third quarter. The Black Bears continue to crawl back into this one. John Hofseth with the latest one for the Black Bears. Clean clamp and win there for Hamer Jackson. Finds Keegan Bell into the corner. Out of danger up top to Jordan Magnuson. Trying to find Evan Lovestead getting the guys onto the floor. That one goes over his stick. Easy defensive shift there for the Golden Eagles. They'll start with the ball in their offensive zone in the stick of Connor Robinson in the corner. Finds Semple. Over to Robinson. Looking for Ray. Bobby Kidd picks that one up. Goes one-on-one Goes over the top with the dip and dunk over Jeremy Funk. What a play by Bobby Kidd. Connor Robinson got tripped up. Bobby Kidd blows past him, throws a few fakes, dips and dunks over top of the shoulders of Jeremy Funk. Bobby Kidd with his first of the game, a highlight reel one. 1 goal game now with 1:20 to go in the third quarter, 13-12. Black Bears have come into this quarter flying, and we got ourselves a new lacrosse game. Another face-off win there for Hamer Jackson off the clean clamp. Takes the shot, Funk gets that one, sends it into the corner, but back into the stick of the Black Bears. Nole gets a sneaky shot off, trying to go 5-hole. Funk gets that one. Golden Eagles corral that and go back the other way. Stick check by Nole. Ball ends up with Nico McNabb, getting hounded by a couple of Golden Eagles. Keeps the ball, gets past Jean-Luc Chedner. Colton Dow. Trying to drive low is Nicholas Fernandez. 6 to go on the shot clock. Matt Delmonico takes the shot. Funk gets that one. Diving across the crease is Keegan Bell, and we have ourselves a tie game, 13-13 with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. And it looks like we'll head into the fourth and final quarter of this game tied, as they will let the clock run out with this one. Do not go anywhere, folks. We got ourselves a doozy on BC Sports TV, XLL Winter Season action. We'll be back in 3, 13-13 heading into the fourth. All right, lacrosse fans, we're back for the fourth quarter of this tied 13-13 game between the Golden Eagles and the Black Bears. The Golden Eagles led this one by as many as 7, I believe, was their biggest lead. The Black Bears climbed all the way back in that third quarter with a final minute goal to tie this one at 13-13. We got ourselves a brand new game. Early interference call there against the Black Bears. Golden Eagles will take it. Bobby Kidd doing his best on the forecheck. Chase Dunlop still gets the free clear there for the Golden Eagles as their offense goes to work, starting with James Ray. Gets it over to Digby. Back to Ray, 10 to go on the shot clock. Backhand pass to Semple. Back up top, looking for a lane, trying to go through a screen, over top to Ray. That one goes over top and out of the reach of James Ray. You don't see that too often. Magnuson waiting at center. Keegan Bell, the latest goal scorer for the Black Bears. Back over to Bell. Gets it down low to Stevens. Back to Bell. Goes with a twister. Short side brings it back. Just over a minute into this one. Keegan Bell with back-to-back goals now for his Black Bears to give them their first lead of the game, if I'm not mistaken. 14-13 to start off this fourth quarter. So Black Bears continue to do Black Bears thing. Show why they've dominated so far in this XLL winter season. The only remaining undefeated team, Jean-Luc Chetner, gets the ball off the faceoff, gets a shot off, but Jackman gets his body on that one. Goes out of play. Chetner can't believe it. McNabb finds Walter. Down to Matt Delmonico, looking for a man cross feed. Looking over top with Clark Walter. That one goes across the body of Jeremy Funk, but wide. Ends up into the bench. The Golden Eagles get a free clear at center here. And Chase Dunlop starts for the lefties. Uses the screen from Digby, coming over top. Gets it over to Semple. Working the two-man game with Hino. To Robinson, back to Semple. Fakes the shot, drives low, over to Robinson, gets a shot off, and that one goes. Connor Robinson ties it off the feed from Thomas Semple. Connor Robinson finds a lane and gets a shot through on Lee Jackman. And once again, we're tied 14-14 with 13:04 to go in this fourth quarter. Each face-off here becoming more and more important as we get deeper into this one. Garrison jumps early though, and the ball ends up in the stick of Bobby Kidd. Fakes the shot, drives low. Gets it behind the net, trying to find a man in front. Dunlop picking that one off though. Goes the other way in transition. Finds Neufeld, tries to go over the shoulder of Jackman, who gets a piece of that one. Dunlop swing pass. Trying to find Ray again, but goes over top of him. Jackman trying to find Stevens with the breakout pass. And Aiden Murphy comes up with the ball, gets it over center. Slowing it down here, 20 seconds to go on the shot clock, gets it over to Semple. The Golden Eagles offense goes back to work with the righties. Back over to Murphy. Trying to go far side over the shoulder, just missing high and wide. Jeremy Funk corrals that one. What a loose ball with Keegan Bell all over him. Dumps that. Trying to find Neufeld, but the Black Bears get the handle on that one. Mitch Nolay goes the other way, driving low on his man. Keegan Bell with it now. To Lovestead. Looking for a lane. Using the Colton Dow screen. Gets his stick free in a shot. There's a nice save by Jeremy Funk. Jean-Luc Chetner pushing the other way in transition for the Golden Eagles. This is Carter Maines. Fakes once. There's a nice save by Lee Jackman. Rebound ends up all the way by the benches to Semple. Far side referee Keith Gagne calls the Golden Eagles from the other side of the floor. It looks like on a hold. Black Bears get their first power play of the game, coming with 11:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. A tied fourth quarter, 14-14. Bell gets it over to the lefties. This is Colton Dow. Up top, back to Delmonico. Back over to Bell. There's a nice save by Jeremy Funk. Dow finds Delmonico in front. That one can't get a handle on though. Bell ends up with the ball off the Lucy. 21 to go here on the shot clock. Clark Walter up to Colton Dow. Takes a shot. And the Golden Eagles get the ball off the rebound. Garrison finds a man, tries to go far side, but Lee Jackman shuts the door, gets an arm up on that. Garrison keeps. Fakes once, there's a backhand pass. Gets it into the stick of Connor Robinson. 18 to go here on the shot clock. Looks like he's pretty content with just killing as much of this penalty as possible. 51 seconds remaining in the penalty. 5 on the shot clock. Semple gets a shot off. That one goes low to high over the net. Mitch Nolay picks up the Lucy. And Keegan Bell gets this one over center. John Hofseth. Down to Walter. Up to Dow. Back to Hofseth. Fakes the backhand pass. Over to Bell. Gets a lane freak. Tries to go short side. Funk gets his toe on that one. Delmonico keeps after the loose ball. Can't quite get through the battle though. But the forecheck continues. And Keegan Bell comes up with it for the Black Bears. 6 seconds left on the power play with the fresh 30. Finds Delmonico. Can't get his hands free. Keegan Bell on the crease. We're all even, 5 on 5. Delmonico finds a man down low, trying to fake far side, goes back against the grain. Funk gets the better of that one. Trying to find Dallas Roy on the breakout pass. That one gets taken by the Black Bears. And they'll reset back to their 5 on 5 offense. Colton Dow fakes the shot, gets it down to Lovestead. Back to Delmonico, takes the shot. That one got deflected. Ends up in the stick of Tyler Garrison. Swim move over John Hofseth. Finds Chase Dunlop, and there's a nice stick side hand save by Lee Jackman in his first game as a member of the Black Bears, who will now go to work. 14-14, still tied on this one. 8:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Trying to find a lane. That one goes off the post, far side post. Off the shot from Nicholas Fernandez. There's a nice play by Spencer Stevens to pick off Steven Neufeld, who is free and clear. Bobby Kidd tries to find Lovestead. Ends up with the ball again, is Kidd. There's John Hofseth off his wrong side with the outside shot. Jeremy Funk gets that in his stick. Finds a man up front. Neufeld almost ended up with another breakaway there. Decides to get a handle on that one and pull out. Murphy over to Semple. Back to Murphy. Ends up in the stick of Digby. Coming over top of a screen. Jackman saw that one all the way. And Nile goes the other way. Amer Jackson fakes the shot. Tries to get a twister off short side. That one goes low, wide, and out of play. Jean-Luc Chedner now. To Aiden Murphy. Uses the screen from Robinson. Trying to find a lane. 15 to go here on the shot clock. Swing pass over to James Ray. Back over to Robinson, who tried to fire the one-timer off, but loses the handle. Nico McNabb called for the interference call against Jeff Franzen. Black Bears bench can't believe it. Golden Eagles continue with the ball. Jean-Luc Chedner over to Ray, looking for a lane. Gets a shot off. Big rebound off the leg pads of Lee Jackman. That one goes all the way into the Black Bears bench. Chedner starts. Down to Semple. Over to Robinson. Back to Semple. Working the two-man game with Ray. Drives low. Tries to flip back to Ray. Decides against it. Now goes. Jackman gets a stick on it. Looking for a breakout pass. Magnuson is there. Aiden Murphy all over him, though. Magnuson gets a stick free. Finds Bobby Kidd. Gets the ball up top to Colton Dow, who didn't know a man was coming. Gets stripped of the ball. Connor Robinson comes up with it. Finds Tim Semple. One hand on the stick. Finds a way to get a shot off. And Lee Jackman does a snow angel and stops that one before it trickles through. What a goal that one would have been from Thomas Semple. But the Black Bears end up with it again. Clark Walter behind the net, trying to find Delmonico. Ends up in the stick of Colton Dow. Finds Walter again. Somehow gets a stick for he gets a shot off, but Funk makes an easy save there from his midsection. Golden Eagles clear center thanks to Brandon Fitzgerald. Semple now. 15 to go on the shot clock. Down to Hino. Back to Semple. Over to Chedner. Goes over top of Mitch Nole. Nice save by Jackman. Golden Eagles keep the ball. To Hino. Through a screen. Jackman gets low and saves that one. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Remember that save. Clear here in transition to Mitch Nole. Gets it down to Delmonico working on Connor Clough. Tries to find Nole cutting through. That one gets deflected. Ends up back into the stick of Dallas Roy. Trying to get out of danger here, getting double teamed. Hounded by Ryan McNabb, diving for the ball. Can't get a handle on it though. James Ray ends up with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Thomas Semple coming over top of the lane. Connor Robinson gets a shot off into the stick of Lee Jackman. Doing a good job of corralling that one. But the Black Bears called for the violation. And now the delay of game call with 4:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Going against the Black Bears. What an opportunity here for the Golden Eagles to break this tie on the power play. We talked before this game about how lethal this Golden Eagles power play has been all season. Let's see if they can cash in. Robinson, over to Ray, back to Robinson, to Chedner. Fakes the backhand pass, over to Robinson, back to Ray. Up top to Chedner, find Neufeld on the crease. Jackman getting a piece of that one. And the loose ball ends up in the stick of Ryan McNabb. To Mitchell Nole. Goes one-on-one with his man, decides against the shot. With 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. 3:42 to go in this quarter. Tied 14-14 with the Black Bears on the penalty kill. John Hofseth trying to find Lovestead. That one gets picked off by Robinson, who pushes in transition the other way. Got a man, and that one goes for the Golden Eagles to break the tie. Was Aiden Murphy. There's that lethal power play. Not much of a power play goal that one was, more of just transition, but Aiden Murphy buries short side low on Lee Jackman, who's had a big quarter. Big second half as a part of this Black Bears comeback. But the Golden Eagles currently lead 15-14 in this rematch of week 1, which saw the Black Bears win by 1 goal, 11-10 in that final minute goal. This one looking oh so similar to that one. Hamer Jackson wins the clamp, but wins it to James Ray, and the Golden Eagles come back. Ray fakes the backhand pass. Looking for a lane. Swing pass over to Chedner. Sizing up Magnuson. Working with Digby. Back to Ray. Looking to get a shot for you, and he does. Back-to-back goals here for the Golden Eagles. James Ray with this one with 3:01 to go. 2-goal lead now for the Golden Eagles, 16-14. James Ray from just over on his wrong side. Finds a way to get that one through the legs of Lee Jackman. Important 3 minutes now for both teams. The Golden Eagles are going to continue to try to kill as much clock as they can and go to net while using as much of the 30 as they can. The Black Bears got to get back to chipping away like they did earlier. What a face-off battle this has been all night between Tyler Garrison and Tyrell Hamer-Jackson. That one goes the way of the Black Bears. There's McNabb with the quick shot. Funk gets his chest on that. Mitchell Nolay gets the rebound and puts that one in an empty net, basically. Off the important face-off. Face-off win, rather, for Hamer-Jackson. And he'll stay out and take this next one. 1-goal game again, 16-15 with 2:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Hamer-Jackson wins the clamp. Battle there for the loose ball. He comes up with it. Gets it to safety. Ends up in the stick of Bobby Kidd. Matt Delmonico. Gets it to Colton Dow. Fernandez gets the shot off. Loose ball in front. Ends up in the stick of Semple. Loose ball battle, though. Semple still finds a way to come free with it. Gets it up to Connor Abrams. Drop for Jean-Luc Chedner. Finds Robinson in front with his stick free. That one goes wide. 13 to go on the shot clock. Neufeld goes over top of his man. Big save there by Jackman. Ends up over the glass. Fresh 30 here for the Golden Eagles with 1:55 to go in this fourth quarter. Chedner over to Robinson. Looking to get a shot off for the Golden Eagles is Aiden Murphy. Good job on the clamp there for the Black Bears. Trying to find McNabb. That one just out of his reach, though. Ends up in the Black Bears bench. 1:35 to go. And the Golden Eagles keep possession with a fresh 30. Connor Robinson to Neufeld. Neufeld in the corner now. Swing pass over to Chedner. 11 to go on the shot clock. Trying to find Robinson in tight in front of the net. Lee Jackman trying to send Spencer Stevens. That one's out of his reach, though. The Golden Eagles keep possession. 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter. 1-goal game, 16-15 here for the Golden Eagles, who have the ball now in the corner. Semple. Bounce pass across to Robinson. Tries to find James Ray, who puts it home off the cross feed pass from high to low from Robinson into the stick of James Ray with the quick stick Barry. Robinson doing a good job of selling the shot from over top. Last second finds Ray back door with a yawning cage. 2-goal game now with 47 seconds to go. 17-15 for the Golden Eagles. Hamer-Jackson wins the clamp again. Bobby Kidd trying to find the loose ball. Gets a handle on it. Spins away from his man Robinson. 33 to go in this 2-goal game. Finds John Hofseth in front. Funk gets a piece of that one. Ends up in the stick of Colton Dow. Now Mitchell Nole. John Hofseth behind the net. Need a goal here. They need 2. Colton Dow sizing up his man. Finds Keegan Bell. Takes the shot into the stick of Jeremy Funk with a wide open net. Trying to go to goal. Just misses the empty net with Lee Jackman, who's heading to the bench. 10 seconds to go now. 2-goal game. Need a miracle, the Black Bears do. Jordan Magnuson tries to run it. 5 seconds to go now in the corner, down by 2. Tries to find Lovestead over top, and that one goes out of reach. And the Golden Eagles close this one out 17-15 in a shootout against the Black Bears, who get handed their first loss of the season. Came in week 4 against these Golden Eagles. Once again, the rematch that we saw from week 1. Excellent night of lacrosse here. Game 1 between the Skyhawks and the Grey Wolves. Game 2 here. Black Bears, like I said, handed their first loss of the season against the Golden Eagles. What a matchup. Hope we get to see a playoff matchup between these two at some point. We'll see. One can dream. For BC Sports TV, I've been Tino Farah. Thanks for hanging out on the broadcast. We'll see you again next Wednesday night for some more XLL Winter Season lacrosse. Thanks for watching.